First bait going down. I haven't been deep dropping in so long, I'm so excited. How is it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to Key West Waterman. My name is Aaron Young. It is my first day off in about 3.5 weeks. Quite honestly, I couldn't sleep this morning. I was gonna take the day off. Woke up at like 5 o'clock, and the weather's nice. I didn't have it in me to sleep in. I haven't been deep dropping in forever, so I decided I'm gonna come out here and do some grocery shopping. Try and get some tile fish, golden tile specifically. Oh, I'm on the bottom. First drop is down. If you're not subscribed already, do so. And some other exciting news. If you are a fan of the channel, I'm getting on a schedule. Every Monday at 6 p.m. there will be a new episode out. Oh gosh, just hit the bottom. First spot. Ha! Did you believe that? So this is a new area that I've never fished. You can't make that up. It's gonna be one of those days. Looked like a decent fish. That was literally the second I hit the bottom. Gonna find out here shortly what we got. Stay tuned. Nice snowy, I'll take that. Come here, buddy. Not on the bottom for not even 10 seconds. Snowy grouper, baby. Love it. It is normally never that easy. That was a stroke of luck. But we're gonna try it again. So something else I wanted to ask you guys are always honest with me and give me great feedback. I am switching the episodes in more of like a natural style, less music, less fancy editing. Just let me know how you guys feel about that. If you like it more or less, what you like or dislike, what you want to see more of, like in my day-to-day, like during the episode if I'm missing something or leaving something out. But mainly I'm trying to cut the music out, all the fancy effects and all that. Maybe it'll make you feel like you're on the boat. I don't know. Let me know. You guys are always good about that. I appreciate it. So I'll show you what I'm kind of fishing here. This is where I just caught that snowy. Actually a new spot, found it on accident. I was chasing birds that looked like they had tunas on them and I ran this over. So this is low frequency, kind of just a little crack. And this is high frequency zoomed in. This picks up more life. Probably a 40-foot roll into a little pit and then it's gonna come back up. And I'm drifting it this way. So the crack is running here in the middle. High over here, low in the middle. So I'm just drifting across it there. You can tell I drive back and forth just to get my kind of bearings there. And we are back on the bottom. Second drop. Been drifting for about 15 minutes or so. Haven't had much except for that one little tiny sniff, so on to the next. So I've been fishing for about 3 hours. Hit probably 6 or 7 new spots. Caught one fish. Sometimes that's how it goes. So what I'm gonna do is kind of get out of this area, run a little and use my bottom machine and see if I can find something that looks promising a little farther away. So what I'm fishing here, a little pinnacle. It looks real steep, but it's not. It's real gradual. I ran over that real fast, but it gradually comes up. I'm going, this is east, drifting with the current east to west, kind of right over it. So I'm fishing all new spots today, just a friendly reminder. Kind of pick an area and search around it, and it's the only way to find new territory. It can be painful, but the only way to get it done. The bottom just looks incredible. It's just, I'm mind blown that we're not getting more bites. I think I hooked the right one there. I was on the bottom probably 3 or 4 minutes. I turned the camera off. Was skipping it, one big thump. I pulled it up and then it just wham. I turned the camera on. I don't know how much it caught of the actual bite, but we got mahi over here chasing flying fish. Unbelievable. I see air releasing. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Even better than a snowy. Oh my goodness. By far my personal best yellow edge. Oh my God. Look at the size of this thing. Ooh, what a beautiful fish. Oh my God. I've never caught one this big down here. I'm definitely not an expert at locating these, but look at that. Acted like a grouper, had a feeling it was a grouper. Wasn't the snowy I was looking for, but by all means, I will take that any day of the week. Look at just the beautiful yellow on the edges. It's called a yellow edge grouper. Oh my gosh. Yes, make my day, baby. Again, look at that. Look at it. It's probably one of the prettiest groupers there are. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna show you what I caught that yellow edge on. They like similar bottom to snowies. This is on the deeper end that I catch them. Nice big hump. There's a little bit of life there up top. Nothing crazy, just luckily he happened to be there. That literally just made my day. We don't get a lot of big ones of those, or at least I don't know where to catch them. I know some of the commercial guys do, but unbelievable, unbelievable fish. I don't really care what happens now. My day is made. But I'm probably gonna go try and at least locate one tile. We got groceries for the next week or two. See what we can find. The little picks, I'm gonna let it on the bottom just for a few seconds. A lot of times it'll give them the confidence it needs to come up and eat the whole thing. Just like that. Woo! It's got some boogie on it, I like it. That's acting more like a tile to me. Real big head shakes. Look at the mahi right here. Look at them all. Can't make that up. Hopefully you can see them. I don't know if that's a thing. Oh, the mahi. I don't need them. You can't make this stuff up. Yeah, baby. Oh my gosh. I thought this was a golden. Look at the size of this blue line. Oh, hold on. Holy crap. One sec, I'll get it to the camera here. Look at that. I literally never see blue lines this big. Unbelievable. Same spot as the yellow edge. Curiosity, I mean, you can't not do another drop. Yellow edge isn't like snowy. Snowy, you're only allowed one per boat. Yellow edge does not count towards that. It's its own limit. But man, that's gotta be over 10 pounds. That might be my personal best blue line, no joke. I'll tell you right now, a ballpark actually. Gotta be close to 10. I don't know if you can see it. 10 and a half, almost 11. I'm on a moving boat, but still. Went from not catching anything to a couple of amazing fish. Wow. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God. So I am recreational today. I do have a commercial license, as you've seen in past videos if you've watched me for some time, but I'm recreational today. And the way these work is very confusing. You almost need a PhD to keep track of what you're allowed to keep deep dropping. But long story short, it's 3 aggregate of most of the deep drop species, like yellowedge, snowy grouper, tilefish. Snowy grouper's 1 per boat. Yellowedge, you can have 3, but it's in any combination of both. It's a bag limit of 3. Hopefully that makes sense. I know it didn't, so go online. But I have a bag limit of 3 deep water species. Snowy grouper is 1 per boat. That counts towards my 3. Yellowedge is 1, and blue line is 1. I can't have a golden tile. I can't have another yellowedge. Me personally, I can only have those 3. If I had someone else on the boat, it'd be different. We would be allowed to have more tiles and whatnot and more yellowedges. I'm rambling. Hopefully that makes sense. But my day's done. I've got plenty of fish for the week. Madeline's gonna be happy. I'm happy. These are some of the best eats out here. So I'm gonna head in. It's still early. It's 1:30, and get these filleted up, and we'll make something delicious. I'll see you there. Want some fish? Now I'm back at the house. So I actually let this guy sit two nights on ice, which isn't a problem at all. I had some stuff I had to take care of. Quite frankly, most of your fish in any of the supermarkets you get is a few weeks old by the time it gets there, so not a problem at all. Beautiful yellowedge grouper. I really wanted some golden tile, but sometimes the ocean throws different things at you, and quite frankly, this is one of the better deep water species in my opinion. I'll take these any day. Yellowedge is kind of one that's, I'll say, a little harder for us to find. So, but I'm gonna get started. We're gonna fillet this up, and gonna try a new recipe, actually kind of brainstorm something. So we'll see how it turns out. Let's dig in. Forgot my good serrated at the boat. The old one will have to do. You'll notice I use a serrated quite a bit just to avoid taking some of those bones out with my fillet knife if I can. I still don't know which I'm more excited about, this guy or that tilefish. That tilefish was 11 pounds. Just for a gray tile, it's unbelievable. Don't get a whole lot of them that size. I think that's definitely close to my biggest, if not the biggest, and this is definitely my biggest yellowedge. I know some places up in Central Florida, kind of just north of Miami, West Palm area, Sebastian, I know they get a lot bigger yellowedges. This is the biggest one I've ever caught. It was right at 20 pounds. So I've taken the fillet both sides down to the backbone, and this is where that serrated comes in. I like to take the ribs. Some people cut around them. I like to take them, and I can cut around them with the fillet knife. I'm actually gonna save some of this. Probably save the collar and cheeks out of this guy too. Definitely big enough. Take our pin bones out. Look at that. Look how white that is. Thick. You can see the size of the flakes there. Oh my gosh. Of all the groupers, this is probably top 2 for me. Unreal. So I am going to finish this up. I'm not going to show you both sides. Get in the kitchen. Kind of dreamt up a recipe. Will's not here to be creative, so I'm gonna have to do it on my own. So I'll see you in the kitchen here shortly. All right, I'm in the kitchen. It's go time. I have this gorgeous Yellowedge from my deep drop trip. Again, was just recreational. I know you guys really like the commercial stuff. I've just been so busy with charters. I haven't needed to go commercial. Charters have been plenty enough to make what I need to make a living. So just kind of went out for fun, did some deep drop and caught the biggest Yellowedge I've ever landed. I kind of go with the same recipe every time I get this fish. So I kind of wanted to mix this up a little bit. So I'm gonna try something a smidge different, kind of the same style, just a little different flavor. Normally I do salt, pepper, butter, cast iron, and finish it in the oven. This time I'm going a little spicy. I did garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and cayenne. I'm gonna sear it in the pan here. Cast iron crazy hot. I try not to use olive oil if you can on this because it tends to burn a little bit. But my plan is I'm gonna sear it in the cast iron. I've got the grill downstairs piping hot, so I'm gonna sear both sides, take it down to the grill. I want to put a little char on it because I'm going spicy, and I made a little mango kind of pico to put on top. So that's what we're gonna do. See how it turns out. Never done this one before. And I get this pan crazy hot because I want it to kind of create like a crust on the bottom of the fish. Kind of keep all the moisture in there. It's only about 40 seconds to a minute on each side. And then after I char it on the grill, I'm gonna bring it back up here and finish it in the oven for just a couple minutes. Keep singing, babe. Don't stop because the camera's on. Alright. And because I've never done this before, I'm only gonna do a couple chunks, just in case it sucks. But I'm gonna run this down to the grill, put a little sear on it. I've got the Weber piping hot. The reason I kind of want to do this is I'm a fan of clash of flavors. A little bit of kind of grill and mango kind of clash in my opinion with a little bit of spice. Essentially just want to put some of that grill flavor. I'm a big fan of grill flavor. I haven't said this in a while, but I have no prior training cooking. This is just some stuff I've learned from having friends come over and quite honestly a lot of time experimenting. Half the stuff I make looks good but doesn't taste that great, but I think that's half the battle. Woo! Really get my hand in there. Oh yes, look at that. Exactly what I was going for. Just trying to be real careful not to break this up. Which I'm probably gonna, just a smidge. Oh, that's exactly what I was going for. That looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, so I actually did throw these in the oven. About 7 or 8 minutes. Pretty thick fillet, so I just wanted to finish them off. I really
like on the half of the plate, not right.
Really like how this turned out. Nice grill flavor. Have some fresh mango, I don't know if you want to call it salsa or pico.
Oof. Whoa.
Compliments of my sweet mother. She sent me some fresh Valencia prides from their yard. Oh, so in that pico is cilantro, red onion, mango, and lime juice.
Oh.
Mashed potatoes. First time trying this. I'll tell you what, I'll give it a 9 for appearance. So on this side, get a little bit
of my potato bed.
Get a little bit of that seasoning.
Babe, where's the butter?
I put it in the fridge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just enough spice. Not overly spicy.
Hey!
You got your own plate right there.
Yeah, but yours looks better.
That's all I got on this one, guys and gals. Thanks so much for watching. Keep the comments coming. I've mentioned, I can't remember if I mentioned this episode, but if I'm missing stuff in episodes that you'd like to see, let me know what it is. I'd be happy to put it in there. Shoot some more ideas my way. I'm going to have some more free time coming up. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.